From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Baker. Rolling left, buying some time. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Irvin here from the gun. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Ali McNeil in on the tackle. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They've got a man in motion. Running right, it's Irving. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Baker now from the gun. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. From the gun, Mayfield. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Brings it in at the 12. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Lions will take over with a lot of field ahead of them. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And they send a man in motion. Throwing right away here, Goff. Flush down out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. On the move, headed right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. From the gun, Goff. He's throwing deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st and 10 from the 41. Mayfield now from the gun. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. From the 37. Trying for Evans, but it's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5. Running it with David Montgomery. And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Goff now on 3rd down. finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Man in motion here. First down throw from Goff. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. The drive picks up here. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Second down, Mayfield to pass. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Kirby Joseph picks it. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's Goff. Patrick with the catch. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Working quickly here. Mayfield on 1st and 10. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Putting a receiver in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers get it back to a 14-point game. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Off play action, Goff. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Motioning the tight end now. Goff on 1st and 10. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Taking his shot. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get more points to end a lopsided first half. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a 2nd half to match this one. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. One last play before the break. One final shot before halftime. Searches from the... And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They go play action with Goff. Flushed out of the pocket. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Escapes out to the left. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. From the gun, Goff. That's caught for the first. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing again, it's Goff. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. He brings it in. And in for the Detroit touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. Finds his man. It's Godwin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. On target to Godwin. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. So it'll be second down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
Mayfield to throw again. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. From the red zone now. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers start the second half with some needed points. Mike Evans with the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Now Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
On first down, it's Goff. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. They've got a man in motion. First down throw from Goff. Getting out to his left. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room. Just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Lions football, and they've got to be happy about this lead to start the fourth. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. And they send a man in motion. From the 26 on second down. Looking for... Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he is on third and long. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Buccaneers get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did. The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
He completes it in traffic. Free inside the 30. Mike Evans! And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So the Buccaneers keeping their offense on the field. 2-point attempts coming up. He's throwing for it. And he'll get in, and they'll get a little closer as a result. The lead down to 13 now. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. He's looking deep once again. It's complete! Oh my, they left him wide open downfield. The Lions offense looks like they're staying out there. We got a 2-point try coming up. Goff to the air now. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down, here's Baker. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Buccaneers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Baker now off to play fake. Oh no, they get him yet again. Ifatu Melifonwu with the INT.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Buys time, rolling right. That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field really set up the space he needed to complete the huge gain.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Goff on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. Finds Laporta. And he's able to get this down to the 36. So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.